Hey, welcome back again, everyone. I'm Devonta Banks, your local real estate agent. And today I want to go over the process of how to choose the right realtor as a seller. And this is very important because you trust in this person with maybe your biggest asset. So you want to make sure you choose the right one when the time does come to sell your property. All right? So the first thing, probably the most important thing, you need to make sure you guys have matching personalities and rapport, and have some type of rapport. So if you guys don't understand each other or you guys don't communicate well throughout this process, it'll make it way more harder. So you need to make sure your agent know how to communicate with you and you guys communicate together. So this would make it a much easier process, because selling a house could be stressful and you don't want to add extra weight by not picking an agent that you don't communicate well with. All right. And a question you would want to ask any agent that you interview is, what type of marketing and exposure were they offer to your property? Of course, you should be on MLS for every agent. If you're not, you should be thinking about choosing a different agent anyhow. So you want to make sure they're doing social media ads. Are they on websites, YouTube? Are they door knocking, sending out mailers and flyers, networking, making calls, cold calling, and also calling agents that work the area also, because they may have buyers that's looking for a property that fit your property's criteria. So this is a question that you want to ask every agent that you interview, just to see what their plans are and getting your home out to as many eyes as possible. All right, next. Knowledgeable of the market. Like, do they know about the market your property in? They should know the average sold price for your type of home in that area. They also should know the average days on market for any homes in the area. They should know what type of buyers are attracting in that area. So if it's a senior complex where retirement live, or is it luxury homes, or is it an area where first-time home buyers are mostly looking? So they should know about that. A good thing they should also know is what is the attractions in the area. Do they have parks? Is it shopping malls? Is the public transportation close by? They should know all these things to also put in their marketing to attract those type of buyers to your home. All right. The next one. Do the agents specialize in your type of property? Do they specialize in condos if your property is a condo, multi-family homes? Do they specialize in single-family homes, depending on what your property is? Also, how many homes have they sold in the last year, and at what rate? Because it could be an agent that sold 20 homes, which is pretty good, 20 homes in the last year, but they listed 65 homes. that's not that good, really. So you want to know how many they sold last year and at what rate. You also would want to know what approach would they take to draw offers to your property. So do they plan on listing a little above market value so they can have room to negotiate down? Or are they planning to list a little below market value so they draw in more offers, which at the end boost up the price or cause a bidding war? So that is another thing you would want to ask: what type of approach would they be taking for your property? All right. And also, this is a question that I'm pretty sure no sellers ask really, and nobody really think about until the time comes. But does their MLS support your market? And what I mean by that, if this agent is from this city and your property is in this city may have a whole different MLS than this city. So if they list your property may be going on the MLS for his city and not the one that your market is in, if you understand what I'm saying. So that wouldn't really support your market for your home. I don't know if you understand, but let me know if you have any questions about that. All right? A question that you should definitely ask anyone that you interview: why should I hire you? So why should you hire the agent? And really listen, pay close attention to their response. You want to make sure they're very confident and knowledgeable of what their response is to the question. Also, you want to make sure you can kind of read out to see if it's in your best interest. Because sad to say, there are some agents that wouldn't mind your property sitting on the market for a while, as long as they can market your property to bring in more leads. And also some agents that's all about their commission and all about their pockets. They don't really have your best interest at heart. So these are the questions you would want to ask to make sure you can read out the agent. Also, you would want to ask what make them different from other agents you plan on interviewing. Okay. Also, what is their commission and terms? So how long would they want to have contract for? Usually 6 months, 3 months, 2 months. So how long would they want to have a contract for your property? And commission, this is something big that a lot of sellers go straight to, like, okay, I'm getting the agent with the lowest commission. But the bad thing about that, the agent that's offering you that 3% and the other agent offer you 5.5%, a lot of sellers will go at that 3%, but the thing is with that, the 3% probably don't do any marketing or anything to attract the right buyers for your property. They probably just put on an MLS, put a sign in front of your yard, and just pretty much pray that a buyer come along. But with that 5.5% or 5%, they would do all of the things that we just spoke about and probably even more. So that's something you would really gotta consider, not just going straight to the lowest commission. Also, what is included with signing with their agent? Is they offering any moving services, cleaning or staging? And you would also want to know how is their team? Do they have lenders just in case you're looking to sell this property and purchase another one? Do it include photos? And also contractors. Do they have any contractors just in case you need any work done before you put your property on the market? And of course, it could be much more than that. So yeah, you want to ask these questions. All right, the end. Yeah, of course, it's not every single thing you should ask an agent. I'm pretty sure it's much more, and you probably could think of some yourself. But if you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out at any time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.